My name is Jiye. I live in a very rundown yard. To save money on transportation, I run 10 kilometers to school every day. I also have to chop firewood, make a fire, and clean the house. I take care of my paralyzed grandma. Every day I also collect waste products to exchange for money to supplement the family income. I even get bullied by hooligans because of this. Life is very hard every day. It's just because my father said there are only a few thousand yuan left at home. These are my parents. They seem to live a poor life on the surface, but actually after I fall asleep, they suddenly change, becoming extremely rich. All of this is a lie made up for the poverty upbringing education. The paralyzed grandma is fake. The neighbors' knowledge discussions are acted by actors. Even the humiliation of me picking up bottles is part of my parents' script. One day, when I was on my way home from school after growing up, I accidentally saw grandma playing basketball on the sports field. I couldn't believe that I saw my paralyzed grandma doing that. To find out the truth, I went home and found grandma lying on the bed. My mother, who was supposed to be away from home, also appeared at home out of thin air. She was still wearing clothes that didn't match her identity. She clumsily explained everything. I began to have doubts about life. My parents realized the situation was not good. They hurriedly arranged for grandma to leave quietly, trying to cover up the truth, but my doubts were not dispelled. I began to carefully observe every detail in life. I told my classmates about the confusion in my heart. My classmates decided to help me find the truth. One day, my classmate called me and said he saw my mom enter a villa. I hurried over there. It happened suddenly, so my parents' explanations were full of loopholes, and I always had a familiar feeling about this place. The moment I fell into the swimming pool, I recalled many childhood memories. When I was very young, my family used to take me to play in this swimming pool. The fragments of childhood memories finally began to piece together at this moment. Many questions and doubts that had troubled me also seemed to be about to be solved. I figured it out. Never seek the truth from people who deceive you. I decided to expose everything on the most special day of the exam, taking advantage of the opportunity when my parents couldn't send someone to monitor me. I left the exam room and planned a kidnapping. I threw the selfie of the fake kidnapping to my father, letting them fall into panic to make it easier for me to go home and find the truth. Sure enough, I found a secret passage in my mother's wardrobe. I walked in, opened the door that had been troubling me, and saw all the secrets in the basement. I was greatly shocked. All the people I had known since I was a child were fake. The grandma who had passed away was not even my real grandma. She was the chief education officer. I fell into a breakdown. I wanted to break this fake world. When I saw grandma crying and saying sorry, I was so numb that I couldn't say anything. Looking at my parents and those familiar people, my heart was calm without any waves. I left them and kept walking forward. My father kept talking about his ideals, hardships, and aspirations along the way. We came to a door. I turned around to face them, calmly said that I wanted to walk my own path in the future. I pulled open that iron door, walking towards the life I wanted.